Did you know how much sodium you consume daily through processed foods? Sodium, a mineral essential for the human body, is often found in abundance in the foods we eat, particularly in processed ones. It's used in food processing for various reasons, like preserving food, enhancing flavor, and even improving texture. But there's a catch. While our bodies need sodium to function properly, too much of it can lead to various health issues. Sadly, many of us remain blissfully unaware of the high levels of sodium lurking in our daily diets. We may think we're eating healthy, but the sodium content in our foods might tell a different story. From pre-packaged meals to canned goods and fast food, sodium is present in higher amounts than you might think. So let's dive in and examine the types of processed foods that are high in sodium. It's time to demystify this omnipresent ingredient and its effects on our health. Pre-packaged meals are a significant source of sodium in our diets. You'll find these convenient, ready-to-eat meals everywhere, from your local grocery store's frozen food aisle to the shelves of your favorite online marketplace. Let's delve into the various types of pre-packaged meals that are high in sodium. Frozen dinners, instant noodles, and meal kits are some of the most common culprits. They're quick, they're easy, and they're often delicious. But the trade-off is a hefty dose of sodium. Frozen dinners are a typical go-to for those busy nights when cooking feels like a Herculean task. However, these meals are often loaded with sodium to enhance flavor and increase shelf life. A single serving can sometimes contain more than half of your daily recommended sodium intake. Next up, those ever-popular instant noodles. Whether it's a cup of ramen or a packet of instant pasta, these quick-fix meals are notorious for their high sodium content. Again, the sodium serves a dual purpose here. It not only makes these noodles tastier, but also acts as a preservative, keeping them edible for months on end. Then we have meal kits. These handy packages, complete with pre-portioned ingredients and detailed cooking instructions, may seem like a healthier alternative, but don't be fooled. While they may contain fresh ingredients, the sauces and seasonings included are often high in sodium. So why are these meals so high in sodium? Well, sodium plays a crucial role in these products. It enhances flavor, making our taste buds dance with delight. It also acts as a preservative, extending the shelf life of these products. But while sodium might be a friend to food manufacturers, it's not always a friend to our bodies. Excess sodium intake can lead to a variety of health issues, from high blood pressure to heart disease. So while these pre-packaged meals might be convenient, they can come with a high cost to our health if consumed in excess. Next time you reach for a pre-packaged meal, remember to check the sodium content. It might take a few extra seconds, but your body will thank you for it. After all, your health is worth more than the convenience of a quick meal. Canned goods are another major contributor to our daily sodium intake. They are convenient, long-lasting, and can make for a quick meal. But what you may not realize is just how much sodium is lurking within those cans. Take canned soups, for instance. They are a go-to comfort food for many, especially during those chilly winter months. But did you know that a single can of soup can contain more than a whole day's worth of recommended sodium intake? That's a lot of salt in just one meal. Canned vegetables are another culprit. While they may seem like a healthy choice, many canned vegetables are packed with sodium. This is used as a preserving agent to extend the shelf life of the product, but the cost to your health could be significant. Even seemingly healthy options like canned beans can be high in sodium. Beans are a great source of protein and fiber, but when they're canned, they often come with a hefty dose of sodium. This is added not only for preservation, but also for taste. Sodium enhances the flavor of foods, making them more appealing to our taste buds. But the high sodium content in these canned goods is not without its consequences. Consuming too much sodium can lead to a variety of health issues, including high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke. And with the convenience of canned goods, it's easy to overlook just how much sodium we're consuming on a daily basis. So what can you do to reduce your sodium intake from canned goods? One simple step is to look for low sodium or no sodium added options. These products are becoming more readily available as people become more health conscious. Another option is to rinse your canned goods before using them. This can help to wash away some of the added sodium. In conclusion, while canned goods can be a convenient and quick meal option, they can also be a major source of sodium in our diets. So it's crucial to be mindful of the sodium content in canned goods. Fast food is notorious for its high sodium content. A seemingly innocent trip to your favorite fast food chain could potentially lead you to consume more than your recommended daily intake of sodium. And that's just for one meal. But why is this? Fast food items like burgers, fries, and pizza are known culprits. A single cheeseburger could hold over half of your daily sodium intake, and when you add a side of fries, you're looking at an even higher amount. Pizza, with its salty cheese and cured meats, is another sodium-packed food item. Even seemingly healthier options like salads or wraps can be misleading with their high sodium dressings and sauces. So why is there so much sodium in fast food? One reason is taste. Sodium enhances flavors and masks any off tastes, making the food more palatable and crave-worthy. However, the main reason is preservation. Sodium acts as a preservative, extending the shelf life of food products, which is crucial in the fast food industry where convenience is king. But it's not just about the numbers. It's about understanding that these high levels of sodium in our diet can have serious health implications. Consuming excessive sodium can lead to high blood pressure, increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke. And it's not just a concern for the elderly or those with existing health issues. Even young, seemingly healthy individuals can be at risk if their diet is consistently high in sodium. So what can you do to limit your sodium intake from fast food? It's about making informed choices. Opt for items with lower sodium content when available. Ask for sauces or dressings on the side. Or better yet, enjoy fast food as an occasional treat rather than a regular part of your diet. It's also beneficial to balance out these meals with plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables, and to ensure adequate hydration. It's important to remember that fast food should be an occasional treat, not a daily meal due to its high sodium content. Awareness is the first step towards healthier eating habits. So the next time you're in line at your favorite fast food chain, think twice about what you're ordering. Consuming too much sodium can lead to serious health problems. It's a statement that carries weight, especially when we consider the potential health risks associated with high sodium intake. Let's begin with high blood pressure. Sodium has a direct effect on our blood pressure levels. When we consume too much sodium, our bodies hold on to extra water to wash the salt away. This extra water increases the volume of blood, which in turn raises our blood pressure. Over time, this can put a strain on our hearts and blood vessels, leading to hypertension, a condition that affects more than 1 billion people worldwide. Next on the list is heart disease. You might be wondering, how does high sodium intake contribute to heart disease? Well, the story starts with the increased blood pressure we just talked about. This additional pressure can damage the arteries that supply blood to our heart, causing them to narrow and harden, a condition known as atherosclerosis. When the arteries become too narrow, the heart has to work harder to pump blood, leading to heart disease over time. Lastly, let's turn our attention to strokes. A stroke happens when the blood supply to a part of your brain is interrupted or reduced, preventing brain tissue from getting oxygen and nutrients. High sodium intake, by contributing to hypertension and heart disease, indirectly increases the risk of strokes. Let's put this into perspective. According to the World Health Organization, high sodium intake is one of the leading risk factors for global mortality, causing about 2.5 million deaths annually. That's more than the entire population of Jamaica. But the good news is, we have the power to lower these risks. How, you ask? By reducing our sodium intake. It's a simple change that can have a profound impact on our health. Reducing sodium intake is essential for maintaining good health. So, let's commit to making healthier choices for our hearts, our brains, and our overall well-being. Because at the end of the day, our health is our wealth. There are several ways to reduce your sodium intake. One of the most effective methods is to become an informed consumer by reading labels. Sodium content is listed on the nutritional facts panel of food packaging. Comparing labels among options can help you choose the product with the least amount of sodium. Another strategy is to opt for fresh produce. Fruits, vegetables, lean meats, and whole grains naturally contain minimal amounts of sodium. Incorporating more of these into your diet can significantly reduce your sodium intake. Lastly, consider making your food at home. This allows you to have complete control over the ingredients and the amount of sodium you add. Experiment with herbs and spices to flavor your dishes instead of relying on salt. Remember, it's not about completely eliminating sodium from your diet, but rather maintaining a healthy balance. By being mindful of your sodium intake, you can take control of your health,